Usually, I don't bake on Sundays, but since my husband said we're having sliders and fries for dinner, I might as well make the rules, right? We're gonna use 2.5 cups of milk. We're gonna warm it in the microwave and add 2 tablespoons of yeast. I use instant dry yeast, 2 tablespoons of that. We're gonna put it in the warm milk, let it sit for 10 minutes until it gets frosty. So we have the warm milk. I'm gonna add a 1/2 cup of sugar and 2 tablespoons of my yeast. Mix it together. And I'm gonna let it sit until it gets frothy on top. I'm gonna come back and show you what I'm talking about. But while this sit for 10 minutes, we're gonna work with my dry ingredients. So I like to when I first open a package or when I first open my flour in general, I like to try to fluff it. I take a fork, fluff it up. So I'm gonna need 7 cups of all-purpose flour, and I'm using King Arthur unbleached all-purpose flour. I always use King Arthur bread flour or all-purpose flour. That's just the brand I prefer. But you can use whatever you want. I try to even my cup out as much as I can. So I have a big family, so 7 cups of flour is going to give us a lot of rolls. But I have a family of 7. You can use less. We're going to add 2 teaspoons of salt. If I have it, I need more salt. Maybe text my husband. Salt. I'm struggling here. Alright, I got the 2 teaspoons of salt, barely. And I use 1 room temperature egg. Okay, so our yeast is frothy. Is that a word? Frothy? Well, the yeast is yeasted, okay? It's doing exactly what I need it to. So we're going to add the yeast, the room temperature egg. I should have used my chicken eggs, but I'm trying to get rid of these store eggs. And my melted butter. I'm just going to let it mix. I start off slow at first because I don't want flour flying all over the place. Then I take it up to 6. Simmering flour. Take it back down to 4. Get it a little more combined, I guess. Okay, we got it combined to a dough consistency. Ooh, why this feels so heavy. And we're gonna knead this for 5 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little flour down on my cutting board so I can knead it. I would like to get, I saw it's this little stainless steel that hooks onto your countertop on TikTok shop. I saw it, I think it was maybe $29. And I said I was gonna get that, so, and it's really big. So it can sit, I'm gonna take this off. Counter and I can knead my stuff. Because I just, how much I clean my counters with chemicals, I just don't feel comfortable kneading my bread on here. Because I use some bleach, child. You just knead it. 5 minutes. You don't, I mean, the KitchenAid did some kneading for you, but it's relaxing for me. You hear Jonathan? Laughing, playing with Jamie. So I'm going to put some olive oil.
Olive oil what?
Olive oil.
Are you making bread?
I'm making rolls for the sliders tonight. I told Dad we could have used the dinner rolls, but he said make it a little bigger. So I'm going to put it in the bowl with the olive oil. Lift the rolls, the dough around. So all of it can be covered.
There's still some left.
It is.
Yeah, there's like one in the side.
You want to make sure all your dough is covered in oil. Okay? And then we're going to let this sit. I'm going to cover it with a shower. No, thank you. I'm going to cover it with a shower cap I get from the 99-cent section in my store. Cover it with a shower cap. Put it in my oven because that's the warmest spot in my kitchen. And let it sit to rise and double in size for 40 to 60 minutes. I usually do 60 minutes because I have other stuff to do. So we'll be back. Just showing you. Shower cap. Covers it. I done came back and my apron filthy from juicing. But we're going to take our dough out the oven, and you can tell already this thing has doubled in size. Punch it, and it goes down. Look at that, it's so satisfying. So I'm gonna roll these up into my rolls, and then place them on a baking sheet and let it rise again for 30 minutes. I usually put parchment paper on my baking sheet, but I don't have any more parchment paper, so aluminum foil it will be, but I would prefer parchment paper. Okay, I have my baking pan with aluminum foil grease. I'm just gonna take some of this dough, what I feel is a good size. You don't want it too big because I'm making sliders, because remember it's going to double again. So I just fold everything in and then push it through like a ball through these two. And then to help me get a more smoother bowl, or a more smoother roundness, I roll it on a cutting board like this. And then nice and smooth. Put it on my baking sheet. I hope that's not too big. On my baking sheet. Now I got more to do. Okay, there we go. I think I may have made them a little too big, but it's okay. You're gonna wrap these, put some saran wrap on top, or whatever you want to cover it. Put it aside for 40 minutes. I'm gonna put it back in the oven with some saran wrap on top. And then after 40 minutes, I will bake it on 350 for 22 to 25 minutes.